Grep, Ohio, search all files. Okay, that's a little ridiculous. Let me skip that file. We'll go grep, Ohio again, search all files. We'll do -- exclude equals file 2, because that's file 2. We'll hit enter. There we go. Hi, I'm John. I've spent 15 years in IT. I've been a cybersecurity engineer, a cybersecurity analyst, and a system administrator, working with both the military and in the private sector with FANG-level organizations. And I want to show you the different ways we can exclude files and folders from our grep searches. There are 3 basic ways to exclude specific files and folders using the grep command. 1. Exclude a file with the -- exclude equals file name option you just saw at the beginning of the video. 2. You can exclude files with a file containing a list of pre-made exclusions, 1 per line. I'll show you this in a second. And 3. You can exclude specific folders, aka directories, with the -- exclude-dir equals option. You would likely use this along with the -r or recursive option that searches subfolders as well. We'll demo this in a second too. Now, we already went over how to exclude a specific file in a folder, but we can also exclude multiple similarly named files with the star wildcard, like this. Grep Ohio exclude, and then at the end we'll put a star instead of a number. So you can see using the star wildcard will exclude this file and this file, because the star acts as a wildcard for the 1 and 2 in the file names. With excluding other files out of the way, let's look at how to exclude files using a pre-made list. We'll clear the screen. I have a file here containing a list of names. Let's check it out. vi exclude.list. Here you can see on line 1, I have the name file 2, and on line 2, I have the name log file. So we'll get out of that. We will apply the contents of this file to our grep search like this. Grep -r, Ohio, star -- exclude -from equals exclude.list, or the file name with the exclusions. We'll hit enter there, and you can see here it excluded the file 2 from our search because file 2 is in that exclusion right here. And then our final method of exclusion is excluding specific folders, also known as directories. We use this in conjunction with the -r option for recursive search. Why? Because only the recursive search goes down into subfolders and searches them as well. First, we'll make a directory called opt and a directory called git. So we'll make dir opt, and I don't know why I put a period in there, opt and git. So here they are. Here's the directory or subfolder opt and git. So we'll clear that. Now when we try to run a regular grep search, we see our grep message complaining about both the opt and git directories. So if we go grep Ohio search all files, it's complaining here that we're asking it to search directories. But if we exclude opt from our search, it will only complain about git being a directory. So we'll do this again. Let me clear the screen. We'll go grep. Let's actually do this. Yep, grep Ohio, and then we'll say exclude -dir for directory equals opt. There. Now you see it's only complaining about git as being a directory because we excluded the opt directory. Now if we want to exclude both opt and git, we have to use curly braces like this. We'll go grep Ohio again, and then we'll go curly braces here, opt, comma, git, and then a closed curly brace. And then you can see here that we excluded both of those directories from our search. Now you know how to exclude other files and folders you'd rather not run a grep search against. This comes in handy when you have files or folders you either aren't interested in grep searching or else when you have files or folders that would just clutter up your screen with a lot of useless noise. If you know of someone else that would enjoy learning these methods of file and folder exclusion while grepping, please share this video with them. And thanks for hanging out with me.